Bluetooth hacking. All credit goes to JP Dining of DEF CON 18, reintroduced by Nathan Zilla. Bluetooth basics. First of all, Bluetooth is a short-range wireless connection service, mostly used for connecting things to other devices, such as phones, laptops, tablets, etc. Or, for example, this earbud that I constantly use while driving. Since now texting and driving is now illegal in South Dakota, you almost need a hands-free headset to drive. Else you get pulled over for a ticket. Since Bluetooth is very, very popular, it is also widely used. There's probably estimated between 1 to 1.5 billion Bluetooth devices currently in use in the world. Widely used equals more targets, equals its worth to exploit if you want to. First of all, where did the name Bluetooth come from? I present to you King Bluetooth. He was known for uniting part of Europe in the late 900s. Just like Bluetooth has brought together the electronics industry to use virtually one standard of a wireless connection service. How does it work? Bluetooth creates its own small range network area, ranges from 10 to 100 meters. It is considered low power, so therefore the range isn't big. It's meant just for your phone or your tablet or, say, not even a small classroom. Bluetooth uses an addressing scheme just like you would with MAC addresses, say for a computer or a laptop or a wireless NIC card. With MAC addresses, they can be spoofed. Bluetooth MAC addresses can also be spoofed. One of the major tools out there right now is called BlueTooth tool. However, though this presentation isn't mostly on using the tools, it's mostly on using Bluetooth for real-world hacking techniques already been used or already attempted. One of the basic commands in the BlueTooth tool is the -e scan.log. What BlueTooth will do, we will scan the local area for Bluetooth connections, saves the list of devices, so then you can digest all device names and MAC addresses later, and you have all data. It's just a data collecting tool currently. The -r command, if you wanted to, will randomly generate a Bluetooth profile, and then it creates its own device class, device name, and random MAC address. So then you can get this profile, and then you can insert it to someone else's Bluetooth system instead of having to go into their phone or into the device and make your own. You just insert yours in there. BlueTooth also uses the -n new name -a. This one will also create a new user profile on the target devices. Instead of using the previous random generated one you inserted there, you can create a new one on their phone. So then it's almost like a man in the middle. You can then attack it. The -t, what it'll do is it'll scan for the Bluetooth devices every 10 seconds, and then will clone that person's Bluetooth connectivity or Bluetooth profile, and then it's now yours. So then now you can again insert, almost like do another man in the middle. You can insert their credentials on their phone, but through you. Pretty interesting stuff. It's kind of scary too, but fun. Another tool it is also being gathered and or still being made is called the Bluetooth Profiling Project. Just like MAC addresses, say for example, say an Intel wireless card has, say, the first 8 MAC addresses that are all the same. Well, if you have the first 8 MAC addresses are the same to, say, identify a company, say a company that using Bluetooth does the same thing. So then you now have almost half your data you almost have half the data that you need in order to spoof a MAC address. You see, if you already have the first 8 characters, boom, all you need to do is just worry about getting the rest of the MAC addresses, so then you can insert yourself into someone else's Bluetooth. Another funny tool is out there. It's called vCard Blaster. This is kind of a change it's kind of a different tool. What this will do is send your credentials, meaning a modern-day business card, over Bluetooth. Instead of physically giving everybody a business card, this is me, this is my number, this is my information, is you can just go to your phone, send your business card over Bluetooth to everybody else's device. but it has some flaws that you possibly exploit. You can have it send a constant stream of false data to a target's phone. So imagine sending 20,000 new fake business cards over to the target's phone. Or imagine adding 10,000 new contacts lists or 10,000 new random names and phone numbers to a person's phone. You can eventually fill up their target's memory. So imagine now bricking their Bluetooth or filling up their entire memory space, and now you've created a small-scale denial of service attack for a particular phone or particular phones. Another tool is called Blooper. This one also now sends a constant stream of files to a target. It does kind of the same thing as the vCard blaster, but it's also again useful for another vector for denial of service attack. But what Blooper does instead is it caches the data on the person's phone before they can accept it. So it just adds it to it. It overrides the do you want to connect or do you want to accept this download data. But the problem is it is very, very slow. Since Bluetooth only has a 2 megabyte per second download speed, it will take too long to really make it effective because you have to be there for hours and hours and hours. Good concept, but it's kind of impractical right now. Another tool to use is called BlueTooth. Think of this as a metasploit of Bluetooth hacking tools. It's a good tool to have. For example, one of the major features they have is the TextField-S10. This will scan the area 10 times and save the results in a log file. So it will scan all your devices and save all those information to you. Other Bluetooth hacking programs, there are 4 of them in here that comes with the latest version of Backtrack. Blue Diving, Blue Ranger, BTS Scanner, and HCI Dump. And here they are. Here's wireless. Bluetooth. There it is. So instead of having to learn a new program, you just got these. Some flaws in Bluetooth. Often many users do not change the device name. It's just named the default name, or many people change the Bluetooth device to their actual name. You just got their first name without even trying. With the prevalence of smartphones and mobile devices, easy prey. And with people using smartphones increasingly for web, the internet, paying bills, Pandora, etc., it's now worthy to hack people's phones because everybody does all their information on their phones. So you can get a lot of data really quick, and you get a lot of easy targets. A couple interesting examples of what Bluetooth is used for these days. Since, as said before, Bluetooth is used so much in the electronics industry, pretty much what has Bluetooth not touched? This new product that just came out, it's a GPS watch. It's a GPS watch. Well, it's also Bluetooth connectivity. Imagine trying to denial of service this. Imagine trying to break this. Where's the reset button on this watch? A new product that just came out is Nike's new basketball shoes have Bluetooth chipset enabled into the shoes. It has sensors on the bottom of the shoes right here. What it does is this tracks your data for, say, playing basketball. How high you jump, how fast you run, what are your calories burned, or, for example, say in running shoes, how many calories you burned or how many miles you run. Imagine trying to brick shoes. Where is the reset button on shoes? Never would have seen that before. It's kind of funny. Other interesting targets to hit. Most hearing aids have Bluetooth enabled. So instead of having just hearing aids and say watching a TV and you still have to crank up the volume and being annoying to everybody else, you can just have the TV pipe into your Bluetooth headset and then just listen to TV, or you can just listen to the TV and have the TV turned up, the TV muted. Or you can have your Bluetooth hearing aids connect to your phone. So just like having an earbud. It's just a simple concept. Another interesting targets in the attack vector is cars and trucks. Almost all the cars that are new have Bluetooth or some sort of information infotainment system or some sort of a sat-nav system. Can you hack into cars and trucks using Bluetooth? The answer is a resounding yes. This report done last year, a comprehensive experimental analysis of automotive attack surfaces, came out last year, was analyzing the possible attack vectors you can do to hack into a car's computer and or in any way, shape, or form. No, this report did it not just by Bluetooth, but it did by physical, indirect, short-range wireless, which is Bluetooth here, but then long-range. Can you use your cell phone to hack into your car? In this case, they found two different ways to use Bluetooth. First of all, you can use an Android phone and use a Trojan application and have it connect to your car, and then you can attempt to hack the computer's CPU system and or network, hack into the car's computer. But also then you can use it to sniff MAC addresses and brute force the pins and then maybe do a buffer overflow, so then you can actually slag the car's CPU. Another interesting thing was in this one, they used Bluetooth. They modified the Bluetooth exploit code on the telematics ECU to pair post compromise with the special MAC address used by adversary and accept the commands. So then they hacked into the tires computer, and did whatever they wanted to. And then smartphones and tablets with, like as mentioned before, with so many users these days using smartphones and tablets, with Bluetooth sometimes being inherently insecure, if you're going to hack their devices, wealth of data and a wealth of knowledge, and you can do a lot of damage to people. And here is the hacking cars and trucks, the comprehensive and here's the link for the attempting to hack into hacking into a car using a Bluetooth and other various ways of doing things, various ways of hacking into a person's car. And here's the sources: DEFCON 18 by Breaking Bluetooth by Being Bored by J.P. Dunning, hackfromacave.com, and then the AutoSec org, the hacking report on cars.